Hello, welcome to Access Paranormal, part 2 of the caves. And as you know from last week, something just touched my head.
This is what I had.
Was it you?
No, it's a spider.
Oh, thank God.
Fell off.
It's only, that's alright, it's only a spider.
Where's it gone?
On the floor
On the
there.
floor.
You know when you feel it hit your head?
Yeah.
I'd just seen it drop down your shoulder.
Yeah. So, that's a good start, wasn't it? So we're still at the caves, it's part 2. With myself, Jamie, Jonathan, Lee and James. Last week's, as you know, was quite tense. So we've come outside the caves now. We're at the entrance of another cave. And still full moon because it's obviously the same night.
So still, isn't it?
Very still, yeah.
Now, this is what's quite
And
isn't it?
James is being brave and stepping more into the entrance.
Yeah, it's always been quiet, this part.
Yeah. So should we call out?
Yeah, should we get the lights off?
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask if there's anybody here tonight with us. Anyone who lived here, worked here, was based here. Are you able to come forward, make a sound, talk to one of us, touch one of us? Could you communicate with us, please? We really don't mean you any harm. We are here with respect.
Did you hear that?
What was it?
That was behind me.
Behind Jonathan.
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, that was something behind me.
You're coming out.
It was sort of like here.
If there's somebody in the woods watching us, come forward. We don't mean you any harm. You don't need to hide. What's wrong?
Oh, there's something stood next to me at the wall. I'm more worried about these spiders.
Like the one that hit me on the head.
The spider comes down onto
Yeah.
the
If
moon.
we start spinning webs, you know why.
Size of a
The
tarantula, that
moon,
was.
though, it's mad, isn't it? It's that bright. It's like having a floodlight, isn't it?
It's like
Yeah.
daylight, isn't it?
Yeah. It's very,
Well, we're only going to do about half an hour here, and then we're going to head back towards the car because
well,
it
we're going
is.
to go around the outside as well.
Right, yeah, and we're going to
Yeah.
we're going to carry on talking and that.
It's interesting though, isn't it? Because this part is there's no sound.
No.
Listen,
No, nothing at all.
just nothing
No. So that spider banging me head.
apart from the spider. If there's
Actually
anyone-
felt it.
If there's
Yeah.
anyone here with us, if there's anyone up above, or anyone who can see us, can you make a sound for us, please? Let us know whereabouts you are.
Do you want to put your spirit talker on again, Lee?
Yeah, can do.
I think I'll move away from that wall just in case.
No. That's what we keep saying. We were saying the other show, weren't we? Kept feeling things on the top of our heads, probably spiders, cave spiders.
No, that one dropped. I felt it.
What's remarkable is, isn't it, when you look at it, I know you were saying this before, but you can see the layers of rock, can't you?
Yeah.
There's the mudstone, and
How many years have they
but
been here?
when you look at it as well, you can see, obviously it's sandstone, but see the layers of sediment where the sediment would have been.
Yeah.
The spider there, no, that might have been the one that's come down. Oh, look at that one. Yeah.
Especially doing a ghost hunt, must stay in spiders.
I know, but it's quite interesting though, isn't it? That's a big one there, see?
Yeah.
There, that
I
one.
can't even see it.
It's right there in its web. There, look. It's moving now, see? There it goes.
Oh, yeah, it's not that big. You know.
It will be when it lands on you. Now, this looks quite interesting, doesn't it? Because obviously there's been quite a big roof fall there. But when you look over there looks like there's been people going up. It's quite
Up
warm,
through
that
there,
path, isn't it?
Why would you do that? I
Well,
mean,
when you
I'm
go-
looking at them and I'm thinking, no way.
When you go round that way, that goes round right the way down to the back, I think.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. If there's anyone here with us, any spirit person, or any astral being, anybody here with us, can you make a sound for us, please? Can you tap? Or use your voice? Did you hear
Did
that?
you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that?
Thank you, I did.
It went, woo.
Yeah.
If that was you, and we've just heard your voice, could you do it again, please? if you're round the other side where we were before, and you want us all to come back, let's hear your voice.
That was clear when you asked that, and then you
Really
got the
clear,
sound,
wasn't it? Yeah.
You got the
It
space.
sounds.
Nothing.
Nothing at the moment.
It sounds though, doesn't it? Like when we've heard that voice tonight, it's like a female voice to me, or a
Mm.
child. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, that kind
Yeah.
of
A
thing.
young person.
Yeah.
But if you remember, James, when
Was
we
that you
came
then?
a few
No.
years ago,
Did you hear that?
we heard the lady's
What?
voice.
Yeah, we did.
It's like a.
That's what we had before.
Yeah.
Can you do it again? Are you trying to talk to us?
I don't hear like talking.
Probably the police. Sorry.
It couldn't be an owl. It couldn't be birds or anything, could it?
No. Only in stories do owls talk.
I didn't mean a talking owl. If you're here with us now and you can see us, can we hear your voice again if that was you?
Not a sound. Come on, you're in.
Nothing at all. Mate.
Nothing's coming.
Nothing on
It's
that
talking.
talk
You know what would be really, really interesting is this doesn't feel anything like the other side. It was very tense on there. This feels really calm, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does.
Big difference.
Why don't we go round the outside here and then go back to the entrance where we came in at the start, not inside, but just outside there, and we'll just call out gently and see if we can.
So walk from here to
From
the other
here to-
side again.
Well, yeah, I was thinking that. It's up to you.
What do you think, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Lee?
Yeah, why not?
Fine by me, mate.
Come on
The,
then.
the other place is down the bottom end, but I think that's a bit.
How are we going to
slippery.
get out of here when we get out from here, though? You know,
Same way
we
we
don't want
came
to
in.
disturb people, do we?
Climb up the wall.
We'll climb up the walls anyway.
I'll leave that in your pocket. I'll leave it on, mate.
As you can tell, it's a very wintry night. Must be about 2 degrees.
Oh, should we go for a walk down to the bottom end of the wood?
Oh, she'd stop coming up with bad ideas. I just don't want to disturb people. Now we're walking through these haunted woods.
Well, there's a story that there's two stories about these.
Hold on, do you want to tell us the stories before we move on?
Now, Jamie, I'm telling you, there's a tree.
I'll have to come next to you now.
Just watch
Oh yeah,
that.
tell us the story. Wow,
So
Just-
one of the stories is.
you have to come closer.
Can you hear me? One of the stories is that there's the image of a woman in a dress that's seen.
Yeah.
And she's been seen. This path we're walking on now. She's been seen here. Normally in the winter.
Yeah.
And she's almost like your kind of stereotypical grey lady kind of figure. And she's been seen around here. Now the other one is a figure of it's a very, very dark figure.
Well, the
With
lights
a
in the
pale-
distance.
That's just the houses off on the other side.
Okay.
It's a very pale face with a black kind of robe, and I think some people have thought it was a monk. But
Yeah.
whether it is or not, I don't know. But that's seen on the path as well.
Is this
and
the path
round-
we're walking on?
And it's the path we're walking on here.
'Cause it's like a haunted area, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Now, what's really also interesting is if you look, when we get down here, I don't know whether you can see them. There was some wells and various other things, and they've been for long since filled in, but you can sometimes see the dips where they've collapsed,
Yeah.
which is quite interesting. But it does feel quite. We're kind of coming out of the main part of the wood now,
Yeah.
and it's quite peaceful, isn't it? Really?
Very calm.
Yeah.
But you know what's here.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Wouldn't like to walk through here on my own.
Oh no, I wouldn't want to walk through here on my own. No, not at all.
So are we walking up now and walking back towards the car this way?
Well, so what we'll do is we'll follow this path,
Mm-hmm.
and then what's the slutch?
Oh God,
and
yeah.
we'll then. Well, it is a bit slutchy here. It's
A
actually
little
that.
bit.
There we go.
Walk to the left.
Yeah, stick to the left.
Stick to the left. I'll catch up with you now in a minute, James, so I can carry on that story.
So, this was really interesting because I was looking at some old maps.
Is this the way we're going? Or?
No, we're not going that way, but I was looking at some old maps and there was a well on it. And I noticed when I came down here a little while ago now that whereabouts the well was on the map, the ground had sunk down, and I wonder whether whatever it had been filled in with had collapsed, you know. I think
Yeah.
it was here actually. In fact, yeah, was it? There it is.
We're now on like a main driveway. I don't know where it goes
So
to.
this
But
is it here. So see how it's... I don't know how far down it goes.
just don't take the risk,
Yeah,
James.
No, I'm being careful, don't worry. Yeah, so that's where it's at. There we go. So basically, it said there was a well, and if you look here, you can see that something has collapsed here.
And we are looking in a deep dip.
Yeah, I'm not going too near, don't worry.
No.
Oh, you can see the wall there, can't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you can.
it does go quite far that by the looks of it.
It's big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really big, but it's almost like it's just, you know, gone down.
What was that?
That. Anybody on that?
No. Oh, James might have knocked that
Not
Yeah.
well.
tree. So anyway, let's get back to the ghost hunt.
Yeah.
That was interesting, that one though.
So
Which way are we going now?
Well, we'll go this way.
Have you seen the water going that way, James?
Yeah, we can walk on this side here. But let's look at that. Well, that's a fantastic view, isn't it, with the moon?
Spooky.
Ooh.
So we're still at the caves, but we're at the top of the caves now. And once we get through all this mud patch...
We should go alright when we get on the opposite side. You come on this side, it's quite...
Yow! Did you forget about me behind you with that stick? Thanks, James.
Now there's another collapse here, on that side. See it there?
Yeah, I don't think we'll risk going over yet.
Yeah, we're not going to go over.
You alright?
Nearly went in.
Out and about with us.
You know, if anyone at home could see this now, there's puddles are massive, aren't they? where we
I'm
are?
just glad that we didn't film this tonight, because it would have been on the funniest moments of YouTube.
Here we are.
Ooh.
There's another one there, see?
Yeah,
And then when you get over there, you can see where they've dropped, which is all very interesting.
yeah.
Now
Certainly is. It's history.
Yeah, and this bit here is,
Let me catch up with you.
yeah, this is the other bit that's,
I won't be going there. Look how thick that mud is.
there's another little one that goes off down here as well.
I believe you.
But it's almost kind of filled in.
Yeah. Last time we came here, he filled that in with like rubber bits.
Oh yeah.
Rubber pieces, yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, because it was deep.
Why are we following James? He's only taking us to like... Is this the top of the caves?
That's
That's the other
where
one
we
going
were.
down there. No, that's the other. So this is the other one that goes underneath.
Ah, I know where we are now. Yeah.
It's not something smoking there, is it? See, I
This is mist, isn't it?
think it's more manure.
Okay.
But you can see going round, it must be quite dangerous. So if you was riding your bike or something, you came over that edge.
Oh god, that's a
There's nothing now
You're
here.
going to get more than a puncture, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, should we do a call out
Yeah.
here then?
Can you torch off?
Lights out. Lights out. Floodlights out, Lee.
There we go.
Liverpool or High for the matches. Okay, I'm going to ask if there's anybody here with us now. Anyone who can hear us or who can see us. Please come forward.
Oh! Fucking
What was
the
that?
hell was
right
that?
here, right
I heard
here.
it, I heard it. I did.
Oh my god, sorry, I swore then. That was right there, did you hear that?
I did.
Standing back a bit.
I think we need to all move back
Yeah,
a
come
bit.
back a bit away from it.
We're alright here, I think.
Yeah, speak for yourself. I think we're all a bit tense again, aren't we?
Scheiße.
Pigeons.
Pheasants.
Pigeons.
The hell?
Was it a pheasant?
Pheasant.
Jeez.
I said to you earlier on, there's a pheasant, didn't I?
You did, didn't you? Come on, carry on asking now.
I'm going to ask if there's anybody here with us now, apart from pheasants. Could you come forward, please? We're not here to do you any harm. We're just curious of who you are, why you're here.
Just proves how on edge which we are actually.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Puzzle
Listen,
out,
listen.
You hear that?
Do you want to come forward to us? Can you show yourself? None of us mean any harm. Thought you heard a male voice to me right then. Going, hey. Sorry, that was just me, my clip fell off. Thing is, you're looking into vast trees and that, aren't you? You're looking. What you got to remember though, there is wild animals around.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to ask if there's anybody here. Come forward, please. We don't mean you any harm. It's come off again now. I'll just put it in my pocket so I don't lose it. Sort that out after. Can you come and talk to us, please? I can never find what I'm looking for. You know when you put something in your pocket, there it is. Back pocket. Look in every pocket in the one you were.
You can hear like something.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like someone's walking down here.
What, down there?
Yeah.
I'm not going down there.
No,
Look.
too slippy.
If you're down there watching us, can you make a sound? Make it louder.
What's your name? What is it?
It's like someone's happy. Can you make that sound louder for us?
Heard that.
Hear that?
Yeah.
That was a big bang.
But there was a jingle then, like a shh.
Yeah, there was something in the trees behind us then.
Can you make that sound louder?
Down there. That's not an animal, that's footsteps. That's actual footsteps. Who's down there, please?
Hear it?
Yeah.
Can you make them louder?
So is there any way down to get down there, Jay?
You have to go round here and then climb. I just put my torch. I'm trying not to put my torch just because your night vision gets distracted, doesn't it? But
Yeah.
so you have to go round,
Going and like down that slow.
down.
Tin your let to there. I'm sure I
just
seen
seen
someone.
something here as
Yeah.
well. Exactly what I just
What
seen.
did you say?
Like somebody walking.
Yeah, somebody walking across here.
Just going
Down
from
there.
left, going
Go
from
from over
right
here
to the
their
left.
left.
Yeah.
Exactly what I seen. Just as James
Like-
put his
like a
torch
figure.
on. Yeah. Exactly
Right
what I
down.
seen.
Yeah.
Just sort of like went from here, went over there, and then the torch one it disappeared.
Right, let me turn the torch off. God, isn't it interesting that we're getting stuff here where we
Yeah.
are as well? If you're here with us now,
I can't believe we've both seen that.
Yeah, I seen it clearly.
if you're here with us now and that was you, can we hear your footsteps, please? Make it louder. Fucking hell.
Shite!
Did you hear that?
That was
Did
loud.
I hear? Yeah. Sorry about the language on the show tonight, but if you were where we were,
That was like one big bang.
that wasn't an animal.
No.
Do it again.
Can you do that noise again? That bang?
Surely this would have picked that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like an animal then. Hello?
That was a pheasant then.
Yeah. Hello?
So is that's a cage down?
Who's down there?
There's a cave there, James, right down. Like in front of
Yeah.
us.
So if you look here,
See that?
Yeah.
that's the cave.
Starting to feel a bit nervous now.
Just don't go too close,
That
mate.
sounded like it was inside.
It was loud, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Very loud.
If you're down there watching us, can you make a louder sound?
No wonder that manure's steaming. I've never felt so nervous.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that big bang.
What is it? What was it?
There was a noise here then. Like a... If you'd like us to come down to see you,
Or James?
make a loud bang.
I'm not going down there, James.
Can you hear it in there, can't you?
Yeah.
It's in the cave.
Just, James, be
Yeah,
careful.
Too
Be
close.
careful, don't worry. Right.
It's to your right. Hello?
There's like footsteps down there, you can hear it.
It's definitely not animal though, because we'd have seen it.
There's a rat down there as well, but we've seen it then.
A rat.
Yeah.
A rat with heavy feet.
No, only a little
It's the
bit.
same as the one at Mill Street.
It might have been,
Must have followed us.
it might have been a rat. Oh, there's one.
Where?
Just gone across here now. It's just ran. Like
You
right
get the rat, but they're
The
dead.
rat wouldn't make that noise.
That was a
would it?
loud bang though, wasn't it?
That was a...
That's the rat behind us. It's got to be.
Look, you see,
Where?
just gone past there. The rat. It was big as well.
What the hell is
hell's
that?
that?
Watch yourself.
Yeah, I'm staying here. But at least we got the view down there now. Hello? What's down there? That's right.
That's the
I mean, that was a
that
big
goes right
bang.
the way up. That was a big bang, wasn't it?
Yeah. See that?
Hello? Who's here with us? It's kind of creepy, that, isn't it?
It's like someone walking.
That's an animal, that, because it's too close to us now. Okay, what breaks branches? There.
What is it then? I'm more curious to know what it is. It's loud, isn't it?
Come on, if there's somebody here, make yourself known. You made that bang before, make another bang. Yeah. What are they? What is
Whatever
it?
it is, it's getting nearer.
I think they're rats.
Well, let's go and have a look over this.
It's kind of,
Pretty creepy, isn't it?
yeah. Look down there now, it's light.
Yeah.
What is it? But that bang was the one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like in that cave.
Yeah.
You could definitely hear it was like inside.
Yeah. Come on, do you want to come forward? Come and talk to us. I can understand why people up here are nervous when they're sitting on their own.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to step back a bit. Ooh.
Careful.
Yeah. I think we need to step away a little bit. There's rats there. So, we're still at the caves, but we've come on top of the caves now. We had a bang before, a loud bang. There are rats running around, we can see them anyway, but there was clear like human footsteps down there before.
Well, there was a very loud bang, wasn't there?
Yeah.
A massive bang.
Now the only thing, if I think logically, all I can think of is somebody sleeping in that cave. Then if I think even more logical, why would somebody want to sleep in that cave? Do you get what I mean, on their own? So we're going to head, just shiny torch there a minute.
Alright.
We're going to head back towards the car because it is getting late. It's freezing cold. My fingers I think have sealed to the recorder, and we're now going back thankfully to the car. It's been a weird night, and we keep talking because obviously we've got just over half an hour of the show to go. We're in the middle of fields. This is the weird part. We're in the middle of fields. Why are you stopping now?
I'm just looking down there.
Well, it's down to whoa.
It's a big drop, isn't it?
Is that where we've been hearing the bangs?
Hearing the noises, yeah. Are you down there? Give us a sound.
If I see someone down there now. How are you feeling, Jonathan?
It's just a very creepy place.
Certainly is.
Noises that we can't.
This is your first
First
visit?
time I've seen, yeah.
Would you come again?
I would. I'd come again, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
In the warmer weather.
Yeah.
What do you reckon it is now, weather-wise, cold-wise?
I think it's about 2 degrees.
It's got to be, hasn't it?
Yeah.
My fingers.
Quite warm in that first cave that we went
It
in.
wasn't too bad, was it? My fingers are freezing.
It was just certain times.
Yeah.
It was,
I watched it if I fall over it for a few seconds. That is a drop, isn't it? If anybody knows where we are, don't give it away, and don't come in at night time. It's very dangerous unless you know what you're doing. We've got somebody who knows the place very well, so it's not going to cause us any issues. We're coming pretty close to that house there, so as long as we don't disturb them. Is that big house, James?
Yeah.
James, is that big house? I don't think we should be disturbing them now. I'd turn my lights off so I'm not causing a problem. Hey? So we are heading back to the car. Frozen solid.
how is it?
Right. And let me give a description of where we are. Dark, cold, leaves everywhere on the floor making the rustling sounds you can hear. Spooky. In the middle of the fields is this like forest, the haunted forest.
Did you hear that? It's like a...
Let's just keep going. There are 4 or 5 entrances to the cave.
Let's have a listen.
As long as we don't disturb that house.
No, we want over there. Do you want to call?
What was that?
If that's you, can you make that sound again for us, please? we're just about to leave now, and we'll be so much grateful if you could do a bang or shout it at us to let us know whereabouts you are.
That was a car.
Yeah.
Backfiring.
Would you like to say goodbye to us? I heard the second
Yeah.
one.
There was two.
It was like that one we heard round there, wasn't it?
Okay.
The loud.
So yeah, Jonathan and James thought he heard loud bangs down in the woods, forest woods, whatever you want to call it. And now we're definitely walking back. It's a very dangerous place, this. If you don't know what you're doing, like I said, we've got James who knows this place like the back of his hand, so we feel quite safe with him.
Patch of mist.
Let me just have a look.
See,
Oh yeah, yeah.
it's the patch of mist.
We're walking through that now. Like I said, James knows this place like the back of his hand, so it's like having a professional guide with us. So am I, yeah. We'd be sleeping there. Like I said, fields to the left of us. In fact, fields all around us. As small as the pathways you could ask for. And we're almost back to safety now. Sorry. Okay, so I'll have to go quiet then, won't I? So in a minute, what I'm going to do now, because we're going past the house, we're just going to put an advert on. So here's an advert till we go past the house, so we do not disturb them. Okay, so this is how you can get in touch with us.
If you'd like to join our Facebook community, why not search for Access Paranormal Podcast? There's always something very spooky going on the Access Paranormal Facebook page.
Okay, we're back after the advert, and that's how you can get in touch with us here at Access Paranormal. We've gone past the house. We didn't want to disturb them, so we went quietly past them in total darkness. And now we're heading back towards the car.
It should be nice and warm. It's freezing, isn't it?
It better be warm, Lee.
Yeah, but where are those hanging from?
I don't know, somebody once said that. I don't know if it was really. You don't look old enough, do you?
No, that's what I thought.
I think it's like myths, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we've had a good night, really, haven't we?
You know what's been really interesting? I think the noises were fascinating, but it's hard to get across, isn't it, unless you're here? The
Yeah.
atmosphere in these places.
Oh, it's a very strange
You know, when we
atmosphere.
was- particularly when we went in the first part of the cave.
It was really creepy.
Really
wasn't it?
creepy. And then even then when we went, you know, when we was on the went for a walk, and we heard that bang and other noises and stuff. I know there's going to be animals and things, but there was definitely some different sounds, wasn't there?
Oh, there definitely was. There was and the voices, like
Yeah.
the audio.
Yeah. And hopefully the recorder will have picked that up.
I hope so. And if anybody's listening to this and you pick anything up that we haven't, contact us on info.accessparanormal@gmail.com and let us know, or on our Facebook page, Access Paranormal Podcast, or anywhere else where we are. Sorry? Instagram, Access Paranormal Podcast. Am I correct?
Now what's interesting is, on an entirely different subject as we're walking back, this is probably a great place for spotting UFOs, wouldn't it, here?
Oh, yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you've got, when you look around, it's unbelievable, isn't it? But I think if you go,
If you come up on this
there's a concrete base somewhere they can stand on, isn't there?
yeah, well if you come up on this hill here,
So we're going up on a hill with James.
you can see right there.
He's giving us some workout tonight, I think. Oh God, I can't even get up the hill. Getting down is going to be fun. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. There's the concrete base over there you can stand on. And in the daylight,
It's
you
a
can see
360
Liverpool.
view, isn't it?
Liverpool, North
Yeah.
Wales.
Yeah, Anfield.
Wow. The sea over there as well.
What about Blackfield, did you say, James, last
I
time?
think you can see.
Yeah, you can,
Blackfield.
can't you?
Have you seen it lit up
Yeah.
in that time?
Yeah, I don't know whether it's quite misty, isn't it, tonight? So you might not.
They're the cranes and
Yeah, the cranes aren't
and
they?
C4 docks.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
So to the left of them will be Anfield.
Yeah.
But it's so quiet, isn't it?
It's quiet. The clouds are coming over now, so that should give us a little bit more temperature. Should high the
Yeah.
temperature up a bit.
Have you seen
But
how
what a
it-
great night we've had.
It's been good, hasn't it?
Brilliant.
This show and the last show.
Fascinating.
Yeah,
Have you seen how it is behind you?
the house.
Looking at the woods, the house.
Yeah, it's like,
I sort of
Creepy.
thought I just saw a light go across the woods then.
did you?
Yeah, I think it's just my eyes.
Yeah, that's what time is it now? About 1 o'clock.
Something like that, yeah. About
Very
12
spooky
o'clock.
place, isn't it?
There's me saying to Jonathan,
12,
an early,
12,
an early night home, because usually it's 3 o'clock, 4
Midnight
o'clock,
is,
isn't it?
Yeah.
But
midnight's gone. But what's fascinating looking here is, I mean, you can see there, just looking across, I mean, the mist, and
I know.
it's very atmospheric.
Yeah.
isn't it?
It is.
it is a phenomenal place.
But just really amazing how different the atmospheres are when you go from one part to the next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, from when we came out, and then it was the second part I went to was really calm, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then it changed again.
Yeah.
tell you what though, in the summer you could have a picnic on here.
You could, couldn't you?
Lovely, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Fantastic view though, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the way
View's
across.
amazing.
Summer's day, good for sunbathing as well. So have you enjoyed it, Jamie?
loved it. Loved every minute of it. A bit scary in places, very scary in places. But that's what we're here for, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
And there's a part where I think, do I go?
Yeah.
Do we cut it? I mean, there must have been a part right at the very beginning, the last show, that we were thinking, are we going to be here for long enough?
No,
I know.
not going to be a part 2.
Yeah. I'm a ghost hunter, get me out of here.
You know, the other thing is though, when you think about it, where we are now, and obviously there's roads and cars and everything, but you know, all round here, it's all little farming communities, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And it must have been like, you know, in the winter, it must have been so isolated, mustn't it? You know,
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like. So
And a lot more bleaker than
Oh,
this.
absolutely. I mean, it's still quite relatively bleak now, isn't it? You know, imagine it 3-4
You
years
think
ago.
all them years ago, though, you wouldn't have had all them lights out there.
Well, there
No.
wouldn't have been anything. I mean, literally tonight. I mean, even now, with the lights aren't very bright, are they?
No.
But with nothing and the moon, or even a moonless night, it must have been pitch black. But you
Yeah.
can see when you hear about highwaymen and things, you can
Oh,
see
yes.
why how they used to be able to do it, can't you? And it was
Yeah.
so dark, you know, going
Yeah.
over the road.
But when you look at it now, yeah, you can see where the light is and everything else. If you take all them lights away, the only light you'll see is the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And can you imagine? I mean, okay, it's a full moon tonight, but can you imagine if there was, not a full moon? How dark this would be?
It would be pitch black.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like you said, you can imagine highwaymen. I'm sure people have been attacked around here in the early hours of the morning, hundreds of years ago.
Well, I think this path that we're going past is here. I'm sure somebody told me that was an old coach road.
This one here.
This one that we've just come up, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But going that direction and would lead down there.
Yeah.
And it's obviously a really old path anyway, isn't it? But
Stories they could tell.
well, absolutely, yeah. And even those 3 trees, I mean, you know, they are very gnarled, aren't they? Really looking, you know.
Mm.
But there's a red light up there. I don't know where it. See it?
Where's that?
Just on the top over there on the top.
Oh
of
yeah,
the
that'll
hill.
be for the flights,
It
won't it?
must be something like that, mustn't it?
Yeah. But the more you look, the more you see, isn't it? You know, I mean, that house, what we just gone past, it looks creepy.
Yeah, it looks really creepy. Can you hear a duck? Yeah. I can hear a duck as well.
Where?
Over there.
Over here somewhere.
I can hear a
I
duck.
think you three gone quackers.
Turn a duck down.
definitely is.
Yeah, no, it is. And I think
Like the dog.
It's an owl.
it's an owl. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
There you go.
Let's see if we get it to whistle us back. Should we try it again?
Do you want me to do a proper owl now?
Yeah, go on. You do an owl sound.
If you can hold the mic
I'll
then.
hold the mic. Let's see if we can get it to whistle back to us.
See?
That's great. That.
Brilliant, that.
the territorial owls. So from paranormal to the wildlife, we're here
I
on.
was going to say, I don't think it likes you. Let me try.
That one in the cold.
Wait.
It's probably sitting on the perch over there, double laughter.
Could be thinking to itself, who's this now, isn't it?
That owl sounds a
What
bit
type
cold.
of owl was that, Jerry?
That one,
Yeah.
that's a tawny owl.
Yeah.
You can tell by the sound.
What about my owl?
Torn up owl, that.
Here's one for you. What is the most common owl in the world?
Barn.
Nope, not
No, it's
barn.
not the barn owl.
No,
I'm trying to think. It's not the tawny owl.
no. Teat.
Teat owl. Come on. Do you know what? We're on a radio show here, and all we're doing is cracking bad jokes. Wouldn't mind. But owl jokes as well.
Yeah, you know what the thing is though, you say you're this right.
Yeah,
Actually, we have to have a laugh because we're out at coming at this midnight.
I know. I'm trying to find.
1 degrees.
I'm down. Hey, wait for me, you lot. Listen, if you could see me getting down this hill. Oh dear God.
Good job that Porsche there, isn't it?
Out and about doing a paranormal investigation, we turned into a nature programme. So yeah, it's been a really good night. You know, I know we've had 5 minutes of something else, but it's been a cracking night.
It has. It's been really good.
Cold though.
Bitter.
I can't wait to carry on this conversation in the car because
I know.
it's just too cold.
Bit of warm.
Cold.
2 degrees, yeah.
I'll just stick my finger out. I've just stuck my finger out. It's 2 degrees, and it just needs thawing now.
I'll tell you what though, we've been lucky because it's been very windy the last couple of days, hasn't it? And it's thankfully it's calm today.
Yeah.
I think being in there in the wind and rain would have been even creepy. Mind you, we might not have heard anything then. So.
Yeah.
No, it's been a cracking one for actual audio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, to hear what we've heard in there, and to hear voices or sounds, and they were clear voices.
They were,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
They weren't just like the echoes or anything like that. They were clear, like like that.
What's your opinion on it? What do you think was in there? What spirits do you think you were talking to?
That's a difficult one because I don't know what the caves were used for.
Yeah,
I mean, it could be people who mined there and died. Could be the farms.
yeah.
Unusual.
I just don't know. It's a difficult one. What do you think they are? Because you know them better than us, James.
I genuinely don't know. I mean, I've always thought kind of that. I don't know. Who knows? And it's difficult to tell really. I mean, it'd be interesting to do like a longer period there.
Oh, definitely,
Maybe
yeah.
with more equipment and things.
Yeah, and not overnight.
Because the other interesting thing we was talking about before was because of the obviously it's a cave.
Yeah.
There's no electrical interference or anything, is there?
No, and it's in the middle of nowhere to get any kind of electrical
Anything
interference.
like that. So, and the cat balls didn't go off.
No, they didn't.
Should be. But,
No.
But you know, if the K2 was there and the K2 was going and stuff like that, you know, that would be interesting, really, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
We had a little
definitely.
bit on the spirit talker, didn't we? But
Yeah.
Yeah.
we went quiet on the second
It
part.
went quiet when we
Yeah,
moved.
that-
didn't
that-
it?
You've done it.
It's unusual
No.
because you've done exactly the same thing as you did in the first part of the cave,
Exactly.
Yeah.
and it worked. And then the second part of the cave, nothing.
Nothing at all.
I think it said female at one stage, and
Yeah. It was
Um,
whispering, didn't it?
and then
Yeah.
we could hear what sounded like a female.
Yeah.
So whether that's just us putting
well,
things together,
No, it was,
yeah.
well, wasn't it? Yeah, because
Yeah.
the voices definitely sounded like a female
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
We heard that quite a few times.
Yeah.
We did, and I mean that's not, you know, I mean we could be putting things together because that's a common thing we do, isn't it? You know,
Well,
you try and put
see,
stories
one of my
together.
thoughts, it was a quarry, yeah.
Yeah.
Generally, women never worked on a quarry.
No.
It's not being sexist,
No,
but they
no.
never.
No, absolutely.
But I know it's had different uses over the years, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So would the female voice that we were hearing, would that have been from them different uses?
Could be.
Or could it have been a child?
Yeah, it could have been a child.
It could have been a child. I mean, children would have worked in the quarry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, actually, in the mines, in particular, the women did used to work down the. I mean, obviously, that's not a mine in that sense, but down the pit, that women used to work down the pit because the collier's whole family would work down there.
Yeah.
And the collier would hew the coal, and the family, the wife and the kids would bring the coal up to the surface. So women did, and also particularly in they used to have women who used to call pit brew lasses.
Yeah.
Who would work on, not down the mine, but they would sort through the coal up on the surface. And there's some fantastic pictures of them. And you look at the pits and they look really old, but they were probably only in the 20s. They just had such hard lives.
You haven't watched it yet, and I think Lee has.
Yeah.
And there's a series. It's only a 3-part series on the TV called Uncanny.
Yeah.
A fellow called Danny Robbins.
Yeah. Is that on the BBC?
Yeah, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And they were researching this house that was getting activity, and a child had been seen in it. And when they researched it, they found there was mines underneath it.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the child, and that, but the child looked young.
Yeah.
But the child, what they picked up was like 14-year-old, and they were saying that in those days, because of the way they worked kids then, 14 and 15-year-olds were the size of a 7-year-old or an 8-year-old.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because of the way they worked and everything else.
Yeah.
So, even though we think that's the child, it could have been someone smaller. Like, did you get what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But
especially working in places like mines and stuff like that,
yeah,
where it was dark. I suppose the diet wasn't that good.
Well, it wouldn't have been. I mean, some of the
Do you know what
children
I mean?
who worked down the mines, some of them were employed where they would sit basically in the dark all day.
Yeah.
And obviously one of the big things about mines was gases, so they used to have
there's someone with a dog walking.
They used to have gases.
Yeah.
And they originally, before they had mechanical ventilation, they used to have what was called a furnace pit, which was basically a shaft where they would put a fire in that would draw air through. But part of the jobs that they used to do was just to sit in the dark there and open and shut air trap doors.
Yeah.
In the dark all day, for in the winter in particular. They go down there before it was light and come out when it was dark, and never really see the light of day for months.
No.
And a lot of the times they work 6 days a week.
Yeah.
For hardly any pay. Incredibly sad,
Long
really.
days as well.
Very sad. Yeah.
But you think about it now, particularly like round this area, there was hundreds of pits, and a lot of people died, and lots of people died.
Yeah.
And which is just really sad, isn't it? And there's not really memorials to them at all.
No, and that's the sad part. Yeah.
So we're talking about that, but there could very well have been children who worked in there.
Yeah. Jesus, that mask in your car.
Oh, I
It's
know.
amazing, isn't it?
Gets me every time.
I just jumped then.
It does me dad as well.
Yeah.
I reversed behind him the other week. I was in front of him and reversed into a space.
Yeah.
And I nearly had heart failure.
When I look through the blinds late at night and I look at the car and I see that and you're like, oh, what a minute.
Should try looking in the mirror, Lee. It's more frightening. So we're getting in the car now. We've had an absolutely fantastic time. Can't wait to thaw it out somewhere. Probably in bed. We've got to thank Lee for giving us a lift. And let's get in the car and carry on the tour. I have to fold my head over.
No. Oh dear.
Let me just get the seatbelt on. So yeah.
Jesus, it doesn't take much warmer in here, does it really?
Never hit me head when I got out, but just as it when I got in.
Thought I heard an echo. So let me just fasten my seatbelt. James.
Yeah, go on. You go.
Oh, we're on the back there.
Well, I've
He can't
got
get his seatbelt in at the minute.
I'm recording the show. We've
There
actually
you go.
recorded from the investigation to the car.
Oh,
That's some doing that. You two been able to put,
yeah.
Which way are we going, mate?
All right, just follow this road. There we go, and then go left. Then just keep
follow the
following.
yellow brick road, he said.
Yeah, so this road, then first left you come to, then just follow that down, then you'll know where you are. Well, it's a bit warm in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Warm air, isn't it?
I think if you sat in the fridge, you'd be warmer than was sitting out there.
Left ear, Lee.
It's dark, isn't
It is.
it? Just when you don't know where you're
So
going.
now we're heading back home. Bedtime soon. So yeah, it's been a good night.
It's been really good, yeah.
You and Lee went there a while back
Well,
with,
good
with
few-
a
good few
good
years
friend of
ago,
ours, Bill, sadly
yeah.
passed. And what you were telling us about is, I think that's quite, tonight is quite confirmed what you
Well,
were
absolutely.
saying.
I mean, our big thing that time was we actually heard a scream, didn't we, Lee?
Yeah, it's never let us down every time
No,
we've
every
gone.
time we
Yeah.
did, it's been good. And it's interesting, I think, because there's, when you hear, you could. I thought really clearly tonight you could hear the noises, you could hear the water and the drip and stuff, but then you hear the bangs.
Oh yeah.
But then when we moved from where we were originally stood and went to the top, the banging stopped until we asked for it, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then it would start again and stuff. So you would expect if it was water, it would be a consistent. You can hear the consistent water sounds, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, really, really interesting. It'd be interesting to listen back to it to hear them, if we can hear them voices that we heard.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Yeah. So if anybody has heard it,
Yeah.
or heard any kind of sounds that we picked up, contact us on info.accessparanormal@gmail.com or on our Facebook page, Access Paranormal Podcast. Just contact me or Jonathan or Marie
To leave it.
and let us know. That would be
Or
great.
record it. Just go and leave it. So hide it somewhere and leave
Yeah,
it.
and then go back the next day.
Yeah. Or one of them that you can get the apps on your phone, the sleep recorders, and they activate when
Yeah.
there's a sound. Something. I mean, not that you want to leave your phone in there, but
Yeah. Just leave it there.
left ear, Lee. Yeah. Leave it
You don't
there
know where
and
you
see
are
what
now.
you see what you get with it. It would
Yeah.
be quite fascinating,
Yeah.
really, wouldn't it?
Oh, it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
You'd have to hide it somewhere proper though, wouldn't you? So that
Yeah.
you could find it.
But no, it's been really, really good. We've just gone past the cemetery now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Back to your house.
Yeah. And it's a nice early night for us all.
Yeah.
So that's good news as well.
Yeah.
I'll probably sit upstairs and edit these shows ready. So anybody who's listening to this, I was up till the early hours doing this. The things we do to put a show on, eh? I've been sitting here with the headphones on, the dog running round,
We
and
nearly didn't get there before, did we, when the dog got outside?
yeah, well, who let the dog out? Isn't that a song?
Yeah.
You let the dogs out, is the
Yeah.
song,
So we're only a few minutes away from the end of the show now. So I'm going to ask again.
Is that a cat or a fox?
It's a fox.
Who is it? Mr. Fox, yeah.
Is it a fox? Yeah. No,
it's a cat.
it's a whopping big cat.
It's a blooming big cat, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Crikey. Gorgeous cat.
It's a big cat impersonating the fox.
It's a leopard.
Well, bang
going
goes
across
on
the
there.
road.
Nature from
Yeah.
from owls to foxes.
Yeah, we did.
Fox or a fat.
We didn't have much luck with our owl calls, did we?
Well, you didn't. Yours was a
actually,
shivering howl.
We'll have to go up one night, just do a nature show.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Access Paranature.
Access Paranage. The ghost of an owl.
So it's been good. I keep saying that. I'm trying to convince myself that I haven't been frightened.
Oh, well, I'll tell you something, the cars are getting frosty, aren't they now?
Yeah.
No, I think we've all been on a bit edge tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're right there, Lee.
Definitely.
Every single one of us. I mean, look at that, me yawn. I bet you the ghost. Yeah, we finished the show in the car while I was sitting here.
Yeah.
I bet you the.
Eerie place, I thought.
Eh?
A very eerie place.
It was, Jonathan. Even going to it,
Yeah,
the atmosphere was building up as we were walking towards it.
yeah. I know. You were saying earlier about the wind and stuff, and it was. I mean, there's no wind tonight whatsoever.
No.
When we first went in that cave, it was actually quite warm.
Yeah, it was, yeah. It was
Yeah.
definitely warmer than outside, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that second little part that we done in that first cave when we went to the other side of it.
The temperature.
Yeah, but it was like a breeze coming
Yeah.
up.
Just like
It
come up
was,
and hit
wasn't
you
it?
on
Yeah.
a certain face.
Yeah.
But there's nowhere for the breeze to come up.
No.
no.
No. But you could
nowhere
feel
at
it,
all.
couldn't you?
Yeah.
But it was an icy breeze as well.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
Yeah, it was strange. That.
Yeah.
What fascinated me though was the sounds, the voices.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, they were clear.
Yeah, they were.
And Jonathan, I think Lee's bragging about it.
His electric sunroof.
His sunroof, yeah. I'm yawning here. The last one of my shows, we fell asleep in it.
Trying to find a light.
Yeah, it was. And the thing what was interesting as well, wasn't it, was the noises. The voices were kind of... You could really hear them, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You know, they were really...
Yeah.
So, I mean, hopefully we'll have recorded them because they were really clear. But I thought was also very strange was when we first got there and we were stood in the middle, and when we turned all the lights off, it felt as though there was things right round us, didn't it? It felt like it was really small.
Yeah.
It was like they got the courage to come towards us. Like we had the courage to go down there. They must have been wondering who
I had
we
to
were.
move to the other side at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and left me on the end.
Yeah.
But you thought there was somebody stood there, weren't you?
Yeah. But we've had that before. We had that at the plaza with you, James, when you thought
I thought it was Marie.
Marie standing next to
In
you.
fact, I was talking to her, and I looked round, and Marie wasn't there. She was somewhere else.
Yeah.
It was very. It is very, very strange. I mean, I think as well the somewhere like that. I mean, when the lights are out, it is pitch black.
Oh,
isn't it?
God.
I mean,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
there's no. I mean, obviously, we had a little bit of light with the moon from the outside,
Certainly
but
did.
even still, then it was. I mean, it was pitch. If it hadn't been moon hadn't been out, it would have been really dark.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it would.
Well, we were saying that, weren't we, on that hill? How
Yeah.
the moon. I mean, I think we hit the perfect atmosphere tonight with
Oh, it was
the
brilliant.
full moon as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Really good night to go as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's difficult to tell, isn't it, on the radio, like to get across the atmosphere because when there was the bit when we were walking through and we turned the torches off and the moon was lighting up, but there was that mist around, and it's so atmospheric, isn't it? You know,
It's got like a coat breeze.
It is difficult to describe what it was like. It is, and we've tried. But like we said, if you are into ghost hunting and you know where that place is, if you know it, fine. But if you don't know it, do not go anywhere near it because you do need to know what you're doing when you get down there. We wouldn't have risked it on our own. It's only because we had James with us, which was a godsend.
There's some big drops there, isn't there?
It certainly was. If you don't want to be part of the ghosts down there, just make sure you know what you're doing. If you want to, go in the daytime.
Oh yeah, I mean it's lovely for lovely for a walk everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
And actually, I also think taking paranormal side, wildlife and everything. If you're interested in wildlife and birds and stuff like that, it's a really, really, really interesting.
Perfect place.
Any place outdoors is really interesting, isn't it?
Definitely.
But no, it was really, really good, really, really interesting.
And Lee,
Yep.
you've done it a few times now, though. Haven't you?
Yeah.
I've been there a couple of times. I think the last time I went was Hazel was with us, but that was a long time ago. That was.
No, it wasn't, mate. It was when you come with us, with me and Leanne.
But did we do a paranormal night there?
We went in the daytime for a walk round.
Yeah, we just went for a walk, didn't we?
Yeah.
But paranormal wise, I'm yawning away. I can't wait to get into bed. Yeah, paranormal wise though, it's been a while since I was last there doing one there.
Yeah.
Don't even think I recorded it. Anyway, we're coming to the end of the show. What more can you say about the place? I mean, we've filled up 2 shows. That's how good the place is.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
So we can't say any more than that, can we? It was superb. It's coming up to 1 o'clock in the morning on a cold winter's night. That quilt is starting to look
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
inviting, doesn't it? Not together, I mean. Anyway, on that note, we hope everybody's enjoyed the show tonight, and we hope you enjoyed the part 1 and part 2. And we'll be back again next week at the same time. So from Lee, James, Jonathan and myself from Access Paranormal, good night.